Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching The Vampire Diaries. This is episode 6 of season 8. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far, and this has been absolutely chaos so far. Honestly, it really has. Now we've got the 2 sirens that have been finally introduced. They did tease us that Georgia was one of them, but it was actually Celine. And obviously we've got Sybil, the one that was been introduced in episode 1, the one that took over Enzo and Damon in the end of season 7. So it is interesting. Now obviously we found out this trident, this staff, whatever it is, you hit it, it vibrates, it takes them down, and that is their one of their weaknesses that we've seen so far. Last episode, Rick, he told one of his interns to go and look out and go try and find Georgia, you know, because they thought that she was the second siren. She's not turned up for work and she's gone missing, and he's asked him to go and try and find her, go and speak to her roommate, see where she's gone, if she left town, what's going on there. Sybil's still locked up at the moment. Damon's gone. He's gone and speaking to her. He's asking her, like, why are you doing this to me? How are you doing this? You know, I don't even like you. We're not friends yet. I still find myself in control, like, of what you want. You know, if you want me to do something, I'm doing it. Jump how high? Why? I don't want to do it, but I'm physically serving you. And she said, look, I can see, Damon, that the fact that you killed Tyler, yeah, it flickered a little glimmer of humanity inside you, and it means that I've not dug deep enough inside you to turn it all completely off. Which is obviously really interesting, because mate, if this is not Damon fully completely off, what's he going to be like? Fully gone. And you know, she's still trying to infiltrate his mind and go after him. Speaking about trying to infiltrate somebody's mind, Bonner, last episode, she was trying to get Enzo to turn his humanity back on, wasn't she? She was doing all she can. She went through everything. She went round the houses. She decided that the way to obviously turn it on, I think, did she have a conversation? She had a conversation with Caroline. She was like, look, mate, what happened with you, yeah, to get your humanity turned back on? And she said, it was my worst fear. Basically, I was facing my worst fear, that was like my mum didn't love me or something, and that was what scared me, and I turned it back on. That's how I come back. Now, she worked that out, man. She put 2 and 2 together, and the worst fear about Enzo is abandonment. She realised that all his life he's been searching for somewhere to feel like he's part of a pack, a group, a family, whatever it is, mate, literally, some friends, and he's never really had that. Everywhere he's gone, he's been a test subject, he's been dabbled in, he's been viewed as different to everybody else, and now he feels secure with Bonnie. Well, Bonnie decided, you know, she pulled a literal, what is it, like a truth or death card, so to speak. It was like, look, mate, you can tell the truth now, say you love me, turn your humanity on, or we both die together. Went round the house, dosed petrol all over it. She said, look, this candle here, mate, you can't get out. I am the only one. I'm like the light bearer, mate, literally. I haven't got magic, but I like this. It puts a spell around the house. The only time that it can go out, yeah, is if I put it out. Me, singular, Bonnie. I put it out, you can leave. But right now, you're stuck. And she went round, she lit it, boom, house is on fire. Enzo stood there, mate, I'm not going to let you out, you know. I don't really care. If you want to die, you die, Bonnie, you know. It's up to you, no problem. She's like, wait, I'm not leaving. I've always needed somebody to stand by your side, and this is me right here for you. I love you, we're together, and if we're going to die, we're going to go out together. Do you know what I mean? It's our choice. Me, I'm not going to leave you, Enzo. Get it through your fake skull. And obviously he still stood there until the fumes overwhelmed her, passed out on the floor. Then he realised, he's like, Bonnie, get up. Bonnie, she's not moving, mate, literally, she's not moving. Turned his humanity back on, he grabbed her. I was like, mate, if he's left the house, I'm going to be fuming, because we've just been told that he can't get out. Next scene, we wake up, Bonnie's outside, he's obviously launched her. He's stuck inside at the door. He was giving a good speech. I thought he was going to die, to be honest. I literally did think he was going to kill him off. Give a good speech. Bonnie was like, nah, sack this, mate. Jibbed in, Usain Bolt style. Smashed it, mate. She grabbed hold of the candle, burnt her hand. She's not bothered about that. And then, boom, both of them fled. And obviously now, they're back together in the present, one-on-one, and literally loving life as a couple. And he's got his humanity back on now. And now he needs to go after Damon, mate. Literally. What is his trigger? I can't wait to find out. Is it Elena? Is it Stefan? Is it losing him? Is it dying? You know, I feel like he's so scared of dying and going to hell that's got to be his trigger. We've got to somehow make him feel like he is in hell, or maybe do kill him and hope that he's on the other side with Cade or something. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really interested in that. Sybil has escaped. Obviously, when Damon was fuming, he punched the glass, he left a little crack in it. Like somebody mentioned in the comments, these sirens are kind of like descendants of like mermaids or something, and they've got and they'd like singing high pitches, whatnot, and she started doing like a high pitched noise, put her hand on the glass, it shattered, she left, she went upstairs, took that trident, whatever it is, I still don't know the actual physical name of it, and she's gone, mate. She's gone out of it. Now, the final thing that was well interesting of the last episode is Matt. Obviously, Tyler died. Matt's going through his possessions. He found it. He found that he's looking for the second siren. He was working with the girl, the St. John, that was in the home with Bonnie. She was trying to track down the siren. She's obviously scared that what was in the vault, and she knew that one was escaped a couple of 100 years ago, I think they said, and she's been trying to track her down ever since with the help of Tyler. He's died. He's passed it on to Matt. He looked in. He didn't realise who it was in there, but he's seen the pictures. Now, when he went to Tyler's funeral with everybody there, he apologised to Caroline. He's like, look, I'm really sorry. You know, I've been dealing with a lot in my life, and that's why I've been absent. But I know you got kids now. I'd love to have a look at them, see how they are. She's gone through the pictures. Boom, mate. Landed on one with a nanny. Got to get home now. Literally, you have got to get home. So they've gone to run home. But what was interesting is, obviously, at the home, or I don't know what location it actually was, is Celine had loads of twigs, wood, whatever you want to call it, timber. She was asking the girls, do you want to see something cool? They grabbed her. She siphoned a bit of powers to him. She's like, say it, incendia. Boom, mate. It all went on fire. When they left, it turns out Georgia was buried underneath it, and the kids have set her on fire. She was dead anyway, wasn't she? But the kids have set her on fire. And then when they got back to the house, kids are gone. She's gone as well. The only thing that's left is a drawing, and it was literally a drawing of Cade, what she called Celine, Joe, and Elizabeth, and it's like, what? And then boom, 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 we finished. So I can't wait to jump into today's episode. Honestly, it left us on a mint cliffhanger, and I'm really excited to see what happens. So if you do enjoy today's episode, please smash a like on the button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into today's episode. So as we've been guessing for the most part of this season, detoured on some random backwoods path to hell. Ooh, I'm going to say it's a female. I'm going to go with Caroline. I think we've had too many Damon and Stefan calls so far.
Hi, Alaric.
Where are they?
They're safe with me.
Bring them back, please.
Can't do that either.
Why?
Special girls have special needs. I am saving them from a lifetime of pain.
I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna kill you. You've missed just how far I'm willing to go to protect my children.
She looks scared as well, from a human.
Hey, little munchkins. Remember me?
He's proper handsome Damon. Do you not think? He's well good looking.
Cheerleader fancies society much better in person.
Don't you forget it. You find my high school bedroom sexy.
You sure Stefan put him down?
Oh, control me. What?
I compelled the sheriff to make this case a priority. Should bypass some red tape. Twins have been abducted by 2 sirens, and you expect me to just hang back?
Let me be perfectly clear. Damon gets in between me and my girls, I'm going to kill him.
What?
Until this is all over, there is no us. Let's go.
Didn't like that scene. I didn't like it. I actually didn't. I'd be fuming. Honestly. Like, this is nothing to do with Stefan, this. And, like, that is just, like, a dagger to the heart. Like, to me, it didn't need to happen. Her speech, yeah, I'm going to take Damon down. Okay, that's totally acceptable. I understand it. Nothing's going to get him away. That's fine. Again, I get it. I totally get it. Right now, it's just me and Rick with the parents. Yep, totally. I'll be all for it, but we're not together. Give him a ring. I'll be like, I'm not happy about that. Do you know what I mean? Like, so if he's as stubborn as me, it'd be a mad reunion relationship.
And who are you? Because from where I'm sitting, you look like a sad lapdog under the thrall of a psychopath.
Maybe I'm a reformed woman.
She isn't.
Still, I had a lot of time in that vault to think and rot.
I can see how hard you were working to rescue me.
I was trying to find a way to free you, Sybil.
Did my freedom ruin your idiotic plan for these 2 children?
I'm sorry, I'm missing something here.
Siphon twins who share a psychic link.
We weren't much older when we met the devil. She wants to offer them to Cade.
So they both hate the fact that they're drawn to Cade then?
I need help.
Feels like I've been cut open.
Can you see her? Can you talk to her? You can get inside his head, like you've done with mine.
Congrats, mate.
Imagine if he goes in and
About to
speaks
have
to
a tour
her.
of some very dark places.
Why are you doing this?
I'm punishing you. Nobody escapes me.
I won't go back to being your last.
It's fine by me.
I need you to pull up a list of all the diners in Oakwood.
Why?
Because Sybil's at one of them and she has no idea that we're on tour.
Offering them as our replacements. Hopefully not right away. I didn't plan on having my cover broken 3 months into the job.
This is ridiculous.
What's an Amber Alert?
A gift of modern technology.
Imagine that. Oh, mate, that's sick. It's so good. Like, my question is, yeah, do you reckon there's some supernatural shit in the world? Like, it's got to be. Nah, I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's got to be. It's so that far-fetched that I think that it's got to be. There's got to be somebody with some mad powers somewhere living. I need to see it. I need to fucking see it with my eyes, mate. Literally. It's like aliens. Do they exist? Got to. Literally. An alien is just somebody who lives out of space, you know, not like a green thing walking around. Somebody's got to be living out of space where I'm looking right now, literally. And somebody's got to have some mad powers like this because it's fascinating. I'd love to see it because that was sick what she just done then.
Stefan will find them somehow.
Yeah, well, if you're so sure of that, he'd be driving, not me.
But they were just here, so whatever you're doing with Enzo, it's working. Enzo's the best chance I have of getting my kids back, so if you have to turn his brain into oatmeal, that's what you do, understood?
Make sure she knows I'm doing everything I can.
That's brutal, that, isn't it?
Spent almost a century searching for the right offering. Trust me, they're perfect.
Criteria.
Cade's missionaries must be supernatural. They have to serve him of their own free will. And if Cade accepts the deal, then we're in the clear.
Looks like your little plan has hit a roadblock.
Is everything okay?
We have an Amber Alert out for 2 missing children. What the hell?
Damon's become an asset right now.
Looks like someone's taking charge.
Why are we stopping here?
Call the big man.
This is a long game. Those girls won't be ready for at least a decade.
No reason we can't get started on approvals. And with a little help, I have a way that we can all win.
I love how he's taking charge, me. I absolutely love it. She seems quite scared, you know. Like, she was even scared that Rick was on the phone.
A state cop called in the minivan's plates from that location.
What did they do to him?
You don't want to know. About Enzo.
Nothing yet.
I should have noticed something. I should have felt something.
We'll find them. Nothing else matters. We will find them.
These people have no idea they're all about to die horribly.
Not exactly the shining stars of society. Celine said you had to consent to be Cade's missionary.
I was dead, but even in death, Cade's psychic power reached into my soul and heard my screams for life.
Well, it's good to know. So I have a deal of my own in mind, and I'm gonna need your help to pull it off.
Children, tell me and you can do whatever you want with me. I don't care.
I'm already doing what I want with you. There you are. Come alone, and I'll let Enzo live.
No, mate. You can't trust her.
Damon and I have an offer you won't be able to refuse.
Do you know what? Right? Imagine out of all of this, yeah, I know he said that it needs to be kids and it's never going to happen, right? But imagine if them two sirens switched for Damon and Stefan. How crazy would that be? Honestly, that would be mental.
I gave Rick and Caroline the address to the motel. They're on their way there now.
And I'm terrified of losing him.
He's a tough bastard.
He is, man.
I'm not sure which one of you to kiss first.
Hey, wicked.
Yeah, we're here.
Is Stefan there?
No. Something doesn't seem right.
Was it a different one?
I have a chance to fix this for all of us, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Look, they shouldn't be living this life.
I know.
You can't control that now, they're born.
You know, when we get them back, I'm taking them away. As far away from all of you as possible.
You can't blame this on me.
Why not, Caroline? My kids should have never been involved in this.
Our kids.
My kids. Mine and Joe's.
Well deep. I don't think he deserves clocking there. I would have gone over and fucking killed him, mate, honestly. I can't believe that he just said that. I'm like, I am actually shocked. I know he's in the moment, but that's deep. It's deep. Now, he said, yeah, it's Caroline's fault, but they're siphons with nothing to do with Caroline at all. It's Joel's family, right? Let's take Caroline and Stefan, Damon, and every vampire we ever known existed out of that situation. Boom, gone. Never seen them before. It was the Gemini coven that, was it not, that done this, and they was already witches. They was supernatural. They was the Siphon family. It was them that killed Joe. Luckily, they was transferred into Caroline. They're the reason they're here. Okay, yeah, the vampires might be the reason that they're in the situation they're at now, but nothing to do with why the Siphons and and you should be thankful about Caroline that they're here. And by saying that, then I thought that was well deep, and I got to say, absolutely bang out.
Your precious reunion can wait. I need Stefan to know how serious this is.
Oh, there we go.
Did you seriously siren every idiot in this rat trap to kill my brother?
You have a problem with that?
The reason I wanted you to bring him here requires him to be alive. You gonna take the high road or the low?
Don't do this, Damon.
It's already done, man. Kill him before he kills you.
Oh, what a clock that was. Stefan's gonna kill one.
Come on, Stefan. You want to save the twins? I can help you do that, man.
So it's hanging when you do the eyes.
Ouch. That's gonna leave a mark. I gotta get out of hell free card right here in my pocket.
Oh, I'm more interested.
Celine says you're nice.
Well, I am.
What if I can offer you a better one? 2 powerful, immortal vampires. There's no way they'll...
I'll do it.
Oh, look at him, he's in. But can I just say, right, what is stronger? The vampire abilities or the fact that they can get inside? Like, I feel like Damon and Stefan have better traits, but I think after witnessing what Sybil can do inside of Enzo and Damon's head, I feel like that is way superior. But it's not as fun. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather be the guy that can run around, dash around, dead fast transition, you know, and do all this stuff, compel people. I would rather be that person. But I just think that one trait of getting in someone's head and infiltrating them and changing who they are as a person and everything, I think that is just like way superior than the compulsion and stuff. So it's interesting. But if I was Cade, I'd double cross it me. I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to take them and I'm going to keep yous. I'm going to have all 4 of yous, mate. The more the merrier. That's what I'm going to say. I know what, I'll take them 2 girls as well. No one can fight me. I'm Cade. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Cade. And yeah, I love it. I'd take all 6 of them.
Hey, darling.
I hope you know how much I appreciate how hard you fought to get back to me.
That's what I do.
You had a good season.
I always do. Spent the better part of my life tortured by a man who stripped me of my identity. All those years I kept a secret from the world. I never believed that life would allow me to suffer so much and then die without knowing true love. And when I met you, my faith was rewarded.
I fucking love these 2 together, honestly, I really do. If she's not gonna be a witch, get her being a vampire, mate. Just fucking transition her so you can be together forever, Enzo, man. I can't wait.
And things I said.
You're right. Genetically, they are not mine. But I gave birth to them. And when they went missing, I felt like I was dying.
I was out of my mind. I don't know how to protect my own children.
Wherever I go, darkness follows me. Take them someplace safe until this is all over. Take them away from me.
It's final season as well, you see, so like I'm interested to see, do we all finish on a happy ending or what? Do you know what I mean? Final season, mate, season 8. There's so much shit going on, mate. Damon and Stefan, what, they're going to hell? Caroline's getting the kids taken away. The only good thing that we kind of got going is Bonnie and Enzo. Get their marriage, you know, give that ring to Bonnie and Enzo, literally. That's what I want to see. They're the only ones that give me joy right now. I mean, I'm loving the episodes, but in terms of like, everyone's dead miserable apart from them. Do you know what I mean? So I'm interested. Are we all going to finish on a happy ending or what? I have no idea.
That wasn't fair what I did. We should be making decisions together. But I have a really bad feeling about what you had to do to get my daughters back. I asked you to do whatever it took, so what did it take?
I gave Damon what he promised me. An eternity of misery. Delivered the darkest souls to hell so I don't end up there myself.
You promised me a June wedding.
I know.
We are going to start our lives together that day.
I get to spend my last 24 hours of freedom with you.
Mad. Honestly, I'm excited though, not gonna lie.
Boy, was it fun watching you embarrass yourself in front of Cade. You had a proposal, which Cade said no to when he accepted my better offer. So glad that I could finally pay you back. The game's not over yet.
I don't know if I like Sybil or not. She intrigues me very much
I don't
though.
know what you want me to do with all this stuff. You know, even I have a threshold for how much pain I can watch my friends go through. Sometimes it makes me want to fight back.
Little help here, huh?
Oh, God.
Donovan.
Rick as well, man.
I can't have my kids endangered anymore.
He's immortal. Literally, kill him. Just kill him. Go on.
I just made the deal in the lifetime.
This is for Tyler.
Right, how quick is he gonna come back? Literally. He teased us with the next episode. Why, man? Literally, he told me that he's been accepted by Cade. I know that the sirens can't die. You seen it? She had her neck snapped and then she was like, "Hello, Stefan, mate. Stay there. You're not even helping Sarah." Do you know what I mean? Can't die. And so I'm excited. I actually am. Go and kill Stefan as well, man. Go on, literally. I want to get both of the brothers lying together, and I want them both to sit up like the Undertaker and Kane, mate, like that. Literally, both lay on the floor, sit straight up. We're back, baby. Let's go for it. You know, I have no problem with him killing Damon in this situation. Now, what was actually interesting me is when Matt was like, you know, sometimes when I see what happens to my friends, it makes me want to fight back. I kind of thought that they would have put, like, it interests me how they don't class Damon as the friend. Now, I understand the actions that he's taken this season, yeah, but they've clearly seen that it's not Damon. Does that make sense? They've seen that he's controlled by an entity, by a siren that's cast from the devil, yeah, and do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not Damon Salvatore. This is a brand new person that's been literally had his mind stripped away, his humanity, everything. It's just a bare-bodied random guy. So, like, I'm actually fascinated and not mad that they've actually chose to do that, and I'm really excited, to be honest. Can't wait for the next episode for him to pop up. And now I'm saying that, yeah, I'm going to watch the next episode and they're going to tease it that he's dead and he'll wake up at the very end of it or something. But today I thought was an interesting episode, and that's going to wrap up today's video. What an interesting ending. I mean, this episode, again, to be honest, I've really enjoyed this season. I actually have. Now with Sybil, the character, yeah, it's a weird one, because, like, when I say I like them, doesn't mean that I like them in the context of a lot like Bonnie and Enzo, that type of like, that's way different. But like, does she intrigue me? Yeah, she does. And like, am I enjoying like the stuff that she's doing? I kind of am. Like, but do I like what she's done to Damon? No, I don't. That's the only thing that I don't like, what she's done. Stripped him away. It's kind of making him look like a bad guy. He is a bad guy this season. He actually is a bad guy. But deep down, I know he's not. So, and I know that's not Damon, like I was just saying then. To me, this is just a different person altogether. So, like, in terms of the context of that, I don't really like what she's doing. In terms of, like, crossing the sister, controlling everybody, getting inside Damon's head, getting inside Enzo's head, forcing Stefan to make a deal with Cade. Do you know what I mean? I think it's really fascinating. I actually do think it's interesting. She's crossed her sister, you know. I made a better deal with Kane, mate. Wounded for you. I'm going to stay as a siren. Going to stay and keep my powers. Love it, mate. The deal's not finished yet. There's more to come. Said something like that anyway. Kind of insinuating that she effed it, Celine, and she's lost her powers. I kind of thought that was going to happen anyway. Like, I thought that once they offer, so if it was successfully done without Damon and Stefan, like if she went to Cade and said, "Here's the two kids," and then he's like, "Are you both, you know, are you both fine with that?" And he won't go, "Yes, we'll trade it." Now, I expected if he took the two children, that Celine and Sybil would lose their abilities, lose the powers, and he would die. I actually thought that, like, he's not going to go, "Tell you what, you can still have your whole life, still have everything, still have your immortality, whatever's, go and chill now, ride off into the sunset." Not going to happen, mate. You're going to die. And I like it. She's given, to be honest, if I was Cade, I would have took the two girls as well, to be honest. Savage mode. But took Damon and Stefan. I think it's a good offering. I actually said it at some point in this episode, but after I said it, I said, yeah, it's not going to happen. But it did. So, you know what? I'm going to give myself a point for that. You know, I'm going to give myself a point for that. It's interesting. I enjoyed the last bit of the episode. They think they killed Damon. I don't think they've killed Damon. To be honest, that thing that he stabbed him with did not even look like it was wooden at all, which is interesting to me. It didn't look like wood. I might have been totally mistaken. Obviously, I am mistaken because it's wooden and he's obviously his body desiccated the way they usually do it. There was a couple of things in this episode that I didn't like as well in terms of the words that people were saying. Didn't like how Caroline took a ring off and gave it Stefan and said, "Mate, you know, right now I don't want to know anything to do with you," etc. Whatever she said, right? I understood where she was coming from, but I didn't like it. She was focusing on Stefan as kind of being a problem, getting in the way, and again, I just don't really like that. I understand where she's coming from, that these are my kids, these are Hilarious kids, and Damon's in the way. I'm going to take him down. I know he's your brother, but you're not going to stop me. I don't want you coming. That's totally fine. Say that, yeah? Don't take your ring off and give it him back. Like, I would have been well stubborn, me. Literally, that's the type of person I am. When she come back and took it at the end, I'd be like, nope, that's mine, mate. You didn't want it. Put it back in my pocket. Do you know what I mean? That's what I would have been like. Obviously, I would forgive her, but it's one of those things, mate. You have an argument with your missus, with your boyfriend, whatever. If you get put in a doghouse, mate, you're there, you're sleeping on the couch for a week, 2 weeks before you come back, you know. You don't just come and say, actually, take backs, you know. Sorry, I was wrong. I'll have that ring back. All good as new. How you doing? Thanks for saving the day, Stefan. So, yeah, he's obviously done the worst thing that he could do. Sold his soul to the devil. But if Cade's anything like Lucifer Morningstar, then he sold his soul to an absolute banter merchant, mate, and they're going to have a great time because Lucifer's sick. But obviously in this one he's not. He's a crazy dude, and I'm excited to see where we're at. I think we're on episode 5, and has it got 16 episodes? We've got 11 episodes. I think I've got to give it to this season, yeah. I think they found out that it's not going to be a full season, not going to be a 22 episode season, so they thought, fuck it, mate, let's get all the action in straight away, just bam 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 bam, mate. There's no literal teasing of no story, it's just here, you know. Who's the second siren? Boom, there she is, you know. Where's Cade? Oh, he's here next episode, you know. Are we going to give an offer? Yeah, we are. There we go, there's Stefan. Oh, are they going to get married? Yeah, we're going to get married. Maybe I actually think next episode would be a good episode for the marriage, like, because then we can have a full chaotic hell ride, misery of eternity, whatever's in the next 10. But I actually think the last episode, like episode 16 of season 8, episode 171, I think that will be the wedding, the June wedding, the one that Caroline wants. I think that's going to happen. But like I said, they're not messing about this season. You want action, you've got it. You want chaos, you've got it. No teasing, nothing. In, out, shake it all about, mate. Literally, that's what he's doing. He's shaking the whole show, the whole characters. I don't like how Alaric said to Caroline that they're not your kids, they're mine. They're mine and Joe's. Well, yeah, they are, but I can't believe you just said that. Like, there is some lines that you draw in the sand, like Kai did. Here's the boundary, yeah? That side's got magic, this side hasn't. Yeah, that side has got thoughts that you keep locked up and never express. This side, you've crossed it, mate. You're never gonna get that back. Like, my respect for him, if I was her, I would accept his apology, but I would never forget what he's just said. Like, that there is so deep. You're not a parent, I am. They're not your kids in mine, mate. All sure is like a body to house them. Don't like it. Actually didn't like it. I thought that was probably the worst scene we've had of Alaric and what he said. Now, I do, fair play, he come back and apologised, but to me, it's just not good enough. Too soon. Yeah, oh, it's crazy, I was in the moment. Yeah, it was, yeah, but Caroline, like, she counted you. Yeah, I might not be the blood mum, but I'm the person that carried them in my belly. I'm the one that gave birth to them. I'm the one that raised them. I am their mum. Facts, mate. That's an absolute fact. Without Caroline, your kids would have been dead. They wouldn't be here in the present, yeah? Kai killed them, the Gemini coven. Who was the mum? The Gemini witch. Do you know what I'm saying? You look at that, there was a witch around for him to get, there was a vampire around for him to actually go inside. So I didn't like that, and obviously it stressed me out, as you can tell. But Caroline's obviously said to him, take the kids away, go. You know, you was right in one thing, that wherever I go, what is it? Chaos follows, taking them away. Best me not know him. That's interesting because now if they do get took away, Stefan's getting took away as well, and Caroline's going to be left on her own. I just can't wait for the next episode. I want to see Damon wake up. I don't think that he's going to wake up at the start, maybe later on. Maybe it's like going to be one of those ones where it takes a while to transition into his like new bodies, new format, or whatever's going on. But I am excited. I am enjoying it. I think it's been good so far anyway. I haven't got no problem with any of the story that we said. Since, like I said, since episode 1, I think, I always forget what we're on, 5 or 6. I think it's been great. I think that you're not messing around, you're not teasing no storylines, just getting it all in. All the action, all the chaos. Gets a thumbs up on me. And hopefully the video gets a thumbs up from you guys as well. So if you did enjoy it, please smash a like on the video. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.